A very good evening and a warm welcome to State of Business on Art Television. I'm Mariam Vijayaratna. Let's have a look at the headlines first. We will consider to provide a monthly report on the public debt to the Parliament, government says. Colombo Stock Exchange gained yesterday from a near 6-week low. News in detail. The government yesterday presented the Prevention of Terrorism Temporary Provisions Amendment Bill in Parliament to amend the PTA Act No. 48 of 1979. Foreign Minister Professor G.L. Pieris presented the bill and assured that a debate will be taken to raise all issues pertaining to the bill.
The Minister of Justice has stated, it's in the press today, that the PTA would be totally repealed and another counter-terrorism act will be introduced. So that's why I want to ask the Honourable Minister of Foreign Affairs, why then is he presenting this slipshod amendment to Parliament?
All these criticisms can be made on the floor of Parliament when this bill is debated.
That's right.
It is presented in keeping with the standing orders of this House. Any citizen of this country can challenge it in the Supreme Court. We have to await the determination of the Supreme Court. Thereafter, there will be a full debate here in Parliament.
Exactly.
And that is the proper occasion for any views for and against the amendment to be expressed in Parliament, Mr. Speaker. That is the proper procedure.
In the Joint Commission meeting, that certain shortcomings have been pointed out. Undertaking have been given. Those amendments will be considered. Are you considering those amendments?
May I also ask one more question?
No, we are not debating it.
Now, normally that is not done. No, he is presenting the bill, so you can take part at the debate. No difficulty.
Mr. Speaker, we are not debating the bill here now.
Yes.
I'm only presenting the bill.
You can take part at the debate.
Former Prime Minister and United National Party MP Ranil Wickremesinghe yesterday requested that the Public Finance Committee to submit a report on public debt services to Parliament once a month. Former Prime Minister Wickremesinghe also questioned over the spreading rumours which said that foreign reserves is now below $1 billion.
ව්‍යවස්ථාව 148 වෙනි වගන්තිය යටතේ මේ පාර්ලිමේන්තුවට තමයි රාජ්‍ය මුදල් පාලනය ලැබිලා තියෙන්නේ. අපි විටින් විට ඉල්ලා තිබුණ සමහර තොරතුරු ලැබිලා නැහැ. කෙසේ හෝ මම යෝජනා කරන්න කැමතියි මෙතනින් ඉල්ලීමක් කරන්න අපේ රාජ්‍ය මුදල් පිළිබඳ කාරක සභාවෙන්. මොකද එකනම් හැම මාසෙම පළවෙනි සතියේ පාර්ලිමේන්තුව රැස් වෙන පළවෙනි සතියේ අපිට රාජ්‍ය ණය හා ණය ඒ කියන්නේ 121 ස්ථාවරණීය 102 උයන්න යටතේ රාජ්‍ය ණය හා ණය සේවා පිළිබඳ වාර්තාවක් මේ සභාවට ලබා දෙන්න කියලා. ඒ ඉල්ලීම කරාම අපිට පුළුවන් ඒ ගැන සාකච්ඡා කරන්න. මොකද විශේෂයෙන්ම රාජ්‍යයේ විදේශ විනිමය සංචතිය ගැන ඒ ගැන පැහැදිලිව දෙන්න ඕනේ. දැන් අද දෙන සමහර කරුණු වල අපිට මේ ස්වප් චීන ඉන්දියාව වෙන ස්වප් ටිකත් ඒ වගේම ක්‍රෙඩිට් ලයින්ස් උත් ඇතුල් කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒක නැතුව ඒවා වෙනම දෙන්න අපිට ඉතුරු වෙලා තියෙන ගාන මොකද අද මන් දන්නේ ඒක හරිද නැද්ද කියලා කතාවක් යනවා. අපිට තියෙන ඇත්ත වශයෙන්ම තියෙන විදේශ විනිමය සංචතිය ඩොලර් බිලියනකට වඩා අඩුයි කියලා. අර IMF එක යටතේ 4 වෙනි වගන්තියේ ලංකා ආණ්ඩුවයි IMF එක සාකච්ඡා කරපු ඒ වාර්තාව මම හිතන්නේ පෙබ්‍රුවරි 3 වෙනි සතියේ තමයි ඒක අනුමත කරන්නේ. ඒකගේ විශේෂයෙන්ම ඒ අයගේ අධ්‍යක්ෂ මණ්ඩලයෙන් එකත් මේ සභාවට ලබා දෙන්න කියලා.
Leader of the House, Minister Dinesh Gunawardena, replying to former Prime Minister Wickremesinghe, told the House that he will consult the Finance Minister on the possibility of submitting a monthly report to the House regarding the public debt and debt services.
Article 4 යටතේ තිබෙන වාර්තාව පැහැදිලිව ඉදිරිපත් වුණාට පස්සේ ඒ ගැන කරුණු විවාද කරන්න පුළුවන්. දෙවෙනි කාරණේ ඊට පෙර ආතුව හිටපු අගමැතිතුමා මතු කරපු කාරණේ එතුමා දන්නවා මීඩියා ෆයිනෑන්ෂල් රිපෝට් එකක් ඉදිරිපත් කරනවා පාර්ලිමේන්තුවට. ඉතින් දැන් ඔබතුමා කියන්නේ මීඩියා නැතුව මාසිකව ඉදිරිපත් කරන්න කියලා to the PSC. PSC can report back to the parliament. Then there will have to be some other provision that we will have to discuss on foreign exchange, balance of payments and etc. But it is an issue, all of you all, the opposition has the right, the government members will, ministers will reply. You all take adjournment debates. On adjournment debates, all these matters can be discussed. That is why we are giving the adjournment debates that the opposition wants. The media report comes, there's a provision on which every government has to act. If you all want it amended, then it's another approach that we'll have to take.
Thank you.
The committee meets the consultative committee. It can be raised. Anyhow, I'll discuss with the finance minister.
We'll be right back after this short commercial break.
Now, you can buy your ultra-fast fiber connection online through sltmobitel.lk and get special discounts.
Alexa, get me some extra GB.
For the first time in Sri Lanka, manage your SLT Mobitel home services with an Alexa device or the app.
Connecting you with the latest tech.
SLT Mobitel, the connection. Now, you can buy your ultra-fast fiber connection online through sltmobitel.lk and get special discounts.
Welcome back after the break. Lanka Hospitals becomes the first private hospital in Sri Lanka to complete 100 bariatric surgeries. The hospital announced that over the last 7 years, Lanka Hospitals has maintained the technology that is required to perform, investigate and manage, including rare weight loss complications. The international accredited healthcare provider Lanka Hospitals announced that it conducted 100 bariatric or weight loss surgeries, becoming the first in Sri Lanka. At a media briefing to announce their achievement, the hospital announced that the weight loss surgery is a technologically advanced procedure carried out as a keyhole surgery or as an enhanced protocol operation. They also said that it allows the patient to be discharged after the surgery within a maximum of 48 hours. They explained that the weight loss process begins just after the operation and they were successful in all 100 operations they conducted. Lanka Hospitals Group Chief Executive Officer Deepthi Lokuwarachi said that in addition to the successful completion of 100 weight loss surgeries, they also have other reasons to be proud about the hospital. They mentioned that they have a multidisciplinary team of experts, a fully equipped operating theatre, a specialized intensive care unit, and a ward staff who are vastly experienced in conducting bariatric weight loss surgeries.
Actually assess the fat content of the body. අපි fat ප්‍රමාණය අනිවාර්යෙන් මැනලා බලනවා මේකට බෙහෙත් කරන්න කලින්. US declares obesity as a disease many years ago, and thereafter other countries, Europe and all over the world now consider diabetes as a disease. Not only a disease, it can give rise to many other conditions and diseases which increases mortality. ඇත්තටම මේ obesity කියලා කියන්නේ රෝගයක් පමණක් විතරක් නෙවෙයි, එම රෝගය තවත් රෝග ගණනාවකට හේතු සාධක කරන අතරම අපි දන්නවා.
The expert team of doctors and the staff assured a satisfactory service as well as a guaranteed result from the weight loss surgery. Meanwhile, the Lanka Hospitals also said that the operation is conducted at an affordable cost considering the mental and physical suffering undergone by the patients. Lanka Hospitals is the first hospital in Sri Lanka to be awarded with the most prestigious accreditations in the world for its healthcare services standards, including several other international accolades. Lead surgeon of Lanka Hospitals Bariatric and Metabolic Surgical Team, Professor Tejana Vijayaratne, said that the weight loss surgery has been in existence for many decades, but it is still a relatively novel concept in Sri Lanka. He also added that in the past, most obesity surgeries were conducted as open surgeries. However, with new advances in technology, it is now possible to offer minimally invasive surgical procedures in weight loss with minimum scarring and within a much faster recovery period. Professor Vijayaratne also added that the surgery has also successfully cured patients of multiple illnesses such as uncontrolled diabetes, obstructive sleep apnea, uncontrolled hypertension and subfertility. Here, one of the patients who suffered with obesity sharing his experience.
Kind of a curse it was. Obesity is kind of a curse, and I was the victim to experience it for the past 38 years, and it was really painful.
Colombo Stock Exchange gained on Thursday from a near 6-week low as investors were on the buying side cautiously in a thin trade bargaining hunting of shares which had steeply fallen in the last few sessions. Analysts predict that the economic concerns would drag the market from time to time until the government finds a sustainable solution for the country's looming debt crisis. The main all-share price index gained 1.04% or 125.77 points to close at 12,207.46 points, gaining from its lowest close since December 30th hit on the previous day. Accordingly, yesterday's turnover was nearly 7 weekly low and the amount 3.5 billion rupees was the lowest since December 24th and less than half of this year's daily average of 7.4 billion rupees. Large caps like Expo Lanka and LOLC have dragged the index down in the past few days. Some analysts have predicted the market to consolidate around 11,800 to 12,000 range. They also say investors question over the sustainability of earnings with the ongoing forex crisis most companies are going through, analysts have said. S&P SL20 of the more liquid index up 1.60% or 64.95 points to 4,117.53. Foreign investors who are highly worried about the possible sharp depreciation or devaluation in the currency bucked the trend for the third straight session and bought a net of 5 million rupees and were net buyers for the third straight day. The foreign sales so far this year has been 3.3 billion rupees. LOLC Holdings, Expo Lanka and Royal Ceramic pushed the index up on Thursday. LOLC Holdings gained 5.22% to 1,099.25 rupees a share, while Expo Lanka, the market heavyweight which has export freight businesses, gained 2.91% to close at 318 rupees. Royal Ceramics moved up 2.59% to 67.40 rupees a share. Here we present you how the forex rates behave today. That's all we have for tonight. Have a great weekend. Good night.